It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV, and good morning. I'm David Stroud here with Scooter Scott Callies.
Whoop, whoop. It's a good morning.
It is a good morning. It actually wasn't bad. I didn't have this pullover on when I walked out to the truck because it was in the truck.
So you went back in and got it?
No, it was in the truck.
Oh, it was in the truck.
It was in the truck.
I need to listen to the whole
Yeah.
sentence. I'm sorry
He's
before
not listening
speaking
to
out.
me.
I was out of turn. You go ahead with your story.
He was listening to wait his turn to speak.
Go ahead to
I do that
finish
sometimes
your
too.
story.
It's okay. Anyway.
It's your story. Tell it as you want to.
Walked out and it didn't feel bad with just a short sleeve. Well, a polo and, a t-shirt. It wasn't bad at all, but I still needed it. Don't get me wrong. Yesterday, I was really wrong. I was like, man, it felt really good. I didn't need anything. And then when I left here to go to work, it was cold. And I told everybody, I didn't need it. Just a light.
It's just good to hear you say that.
Yeah,
you're wrong.
I can admit when I'm wrong. I'm not one of those people.
Yeah, you are.
What?
Yeah, you are. No, just kidding. No, it is nice out this morning when you guys get out. It is nice. This is a real thin pullover, and that's all I wore.
And this isn't real heavy,
I got my jacket, but I never put it on.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a little chilly, but I like it this temperature right now.
Yeah, it's just right. It's going to be a wonderful day. At least, until I see the weather. Refreshing.
I see your hat. All right, the blue Compass RV. I got to ask, did you sell an RV yesterday?
No.
Slacker.
No, I did not. But
see, it's hard to find good employees. I'm just telling you.
but my coworker Beverly sold two from Tuesday.
Now
the day
she's a
before.
good employee.
Well, Tuesday, my day off.
Okay.
I was not there. Which, I mean, there's five. There's Sheldon, Dottie, and Kyle Bryson, and Quentin Jarvie, and Beverly Lyles, and myself that do sales. And Tuesday, she took 2 phone calls. And you never know. You never know when you take a phone call. One was a couple from Little Rock and another couple from West Plains. And both of them came in yesterday on what they talked about, and both of them bought.
Awesome.
Yeah. And it's the same. I had a phone call on Monday from some people 3 hours away, and they're going to be here Friday to buy their new fifth wheel.
Woohoo!
And sometimes you take a phone call that goes nowhere.
Hey, you got to take it all, though. You never know. You never know.
But Blue Compass RV has finally started with their signs going up, and I shared it to my Facebook yesterday. There's in Florida, the corporate headquarters got their sign up yesterday. So it's officially started across the nation. Each store that they own, which is 107, I think it just grew to 108. But each store, their signs will be changing over the next few months from whatever they are named now. We're Great Escapes. We're going to be changing to Blue Compass. And so ours should be March or April when we see our sign change.
So all of them changing to one standard name.
All of them are changing to one name. Like you have Camping World. But, And there's other ones that all of their stores are named the same.
Yeah.
And they used to be RV Retailer, and they started in 2018. A lot of their executives come from the car business. It seems they transition back and forth. But they started RV Retailing. They just started buying stores. And then they decided this past year that, you know what? We have so many stores, maybe we should all name them the same.
Well, and I can get that because every one of them's kind of named a little different or however they did it. And you guys want to have a recognizable large footprint. And to do that, you're going to have to go with a single name.
Exactly. That's exactly right. And that's what they'll be doing over probably the next 6 months. I mean, it's a lot of signage to change. Websites to change. Stationery. I mean,
it makes sense though.
Think of the amount of money.
It's going to be costly
just to change the signs.
But I think it'll pay off. Like you said,
off.
having one recognizable brand where people don't know that this business over here is part of you guys.
Exactly.
Blue Compass, Great Escapes is part of Blue Compass. People don't know that.
Yeah.
So being able to see that in a large footprint of each store being named the same and I can see the benefits. Mm-hmm. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
Well, and it's good to know that, they're in 33 states. It's good to know if you're in one of those states that there is a Blue Compass RV and you need some work done. You pull in there and, you let them know that you bought it from Blue Compass, Arkansas. Not saying they're going to get you at the top of the list, but you're not going to be at the bottom. They'll try to get you in as fast as possible, with knowing that you're on the road and far away from home.
I find out how to get one of them hats without having to buy an RV.
Exactly. Well, I might be able to.
I'm a hat fan.
Might be able to work something out when they have more of them.
There you go.
Like I said, one shirt, one hat for each person to start.
Hey, start somewhere.
That's right. And we better start with Roller Funeral Home, with all our respect. They have 29 in the state, one in Memphis, Tennessee. And we sure do appreciate them in our time of need when we lose a loved one. They sponsor the morning prayer, so now let's pause now for the morning prayer. Dear Lord, watch out for all of the poor and hungry that's around the world. A lot of countries that have malnutrition, kids and adults that just can't find enough food to eat. If we could all just come together and find ways to end that, because that is a man-made problem. We shouldn't have anybody going hungry in this world with the amount of money that's floating around. Please touch those on the shoulder that are in power to control that situation, and they seem to have not done that. With this I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Roller Funeral Home, with all our respect. You can give them a call at 870-425-2161 and talk about pre-need service. It's always good to have a plan in place when the unthinkable happens, so your family's taken care of. They need time to grieve and not think about any of that aspect of it. Scooter and I have spoke about this many a times. We have a plan in place. We just haven't connected with Roller to set it up. But you can. You can stop the procrastinating that we do every day and give them a call, 870-425-2161. Now let's take a break for Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z-Team.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
Excuse me, you should have called the Z-Team, and do call the Z-Team, 870-405-0793.
And you'll be okay.
You'll be okay.
They'll take care of you.
We'll take care of you.
They won't leave you stranded out in some boat just throwing you out there.
No. They'll have a rope tethered to it.
At least teach you how to run the motor first.
Exactly. Give you a tutorial. And that's the things they're going to do when, you're buying a new home. They're going to let you know what's going on and what needs to be done. And even take care of the steps. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, even take care of that stuff for you. They're going to make sure that by the time you get to closing, there won't be anything missed where it has to be pushed off.
You're going to make it look easy like a duck on water.
Exactly.
So you're going to be the duck, and they're going to be the little feet just kicking underneath. That's kind of how it works. There's a lot of steps, a lot of things that get done behind the scenes that people don't know about, and I wouldn't want to do my own.
Exactly.
I wouldn't feel comfortable that I got everything that needed to be done.
Right. Well, then you have a day job, right?
Yep.
You got kids, family, whatever. You got responsibilities, things you've got to do.
And I don't know all the rules and all the ins and outs, and
exactly.
They keep changing them, and you got to stay on top of that stuff, and let the professionals handle it. Call the Z-Team.
There you go. Let's take a look at the White River, brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zadora. Look at
that is a beautiful picture this morning.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now, look over there to the right. Scooter always brings up that when that sun is rising, just right, the yellow and oranges that...
Oh, it can be really pretty in the morning.
Absolutely magical. That's Cotter, Arkansas, the horseshoe bend of the White River. They're in Marion County looking into Baxter County. Absolutely amazing. God's country never fails to amaze me.
Amaze you.
Amaze me. It's beautiful here.
God's
I love
country.
It's definitely, it's a quality of life is second to none. And if you would like to have what we have, Scooter and I, and Bob and Linda Zadora, give them a call, 870-405-0793. You can go to retiredarkansas.net, and you can find this beautiful view. And then they have camera that zooms in and out, and there it goes, changes spots, and let you get a close-up view of what you're looking at in that wide angle. Go to retiredarkansas.net. You can find their listings, the MLS listings, a plethora of information about the Ozarks, why it's good to visit, why it's good to retire here, why it's good to raise a family here. It's, everything you need to know. Go to retiredarkansas.net. Look at that. Now, this is the one that's going to zoom into that water tower, isn't it? I think.
I don't know.
Or
I don't remember next shot. It's got like 15 different shots it goes to, and heck, I lose track of the order of it.
This one might do City Hall in 10, 9. Really
It holds
cool.
for about 15, 20 seconds, somewhere around there.
Well, if you'd like to have a view like this, you can give them a call, 870-405-0793. See, I never know. That is as far as the Missouri border, in which they can sell you something or help you sell your house in Missouri because they're licensed there also.
Yeah.
Arkansas or Missouri.
They got a large footprint.
Yes, they do. Well, he was talking about the area is Harrison over to Ashflat and down south as far as, I can't remember now. We were just talking about it yesterday, too.
They got a large territory.
Large territory. Up in Missouri, Gainesville, Bakersfield. Yeah, you can give them a call, and if you're looking to buy or sell your home, they're going to take care of you. They're realtors you'd recommend to a friend. If you know somebody that's in the military that's looking to buy, they are military relocation specialists. They can take care of all that red tape, and the government's got a lot of it.
Oh, yeah. Never fails.
Never fails. Look at that. That's amazing. There we go.
I like to see the current in the water.
Mm-hmm.
It's down a little bit.
Oh, I didn't notice if our friendly neighborhood fisherman is there today. That's okay.
I don't know if we can tell on the other camera.
We can on the wide angle.
Yeah.
Yep. He's there. I can see it.
His truck is there. It didn't zoom in on him. We got to be off on time or something.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, we have. We better get to the weather. Beautiful view brought to you by the Z Team, Bob and Linda Zadora. They also sponsor the weather. So let's see what holds for today. And my location. There we go. Mountain Home, Arkansas is at 42. Harrison at 40. Batesville at 49. Yellville at 41. Marshall at 37. Salem at 40. Mountain View at 37. Calico Rock at 42. West Plains at 40. Springfield, Missouri at 35. Poplar Bluff at 48. And St. Louis at 38. It looks like a tie for... No, Springfield, I'm sorry. 35. They win today for coolest weather. Coolest. National Weather Radar shows quite a stretch of activity from New Orleans all the way up to Toronto and over towards St. Paul, Minnesota, and back down into Nebraska. Look at that swath. That swath of snow.
It's been snowing up there for a while.
Oh, yeah. They've, got like 4 feet now.
Yeah, they can have it.
You got some snow activity across Idaho and Nevada. A little bit of rain activity in central part of California. In our neck of the woods, it looks like northern Missouri is seeing some of that snowfall. Maybe Kansas City, St. Joseph. So we are in the clear. You've seen we had a little bit of cloud cover on the White River shot. But otherwise, I think we're going to be all right. Let's press play. And I'll just fast.
Yeah, I don't think anything's coming down here.
There we go. Nope. All clear. Weather Nation shows look like winter alerts in upstate New York and, well, that area that's far away. Hey, there we go. Now we got some blocks on us. Let's see. Lake wind advisory for pretty much almost from Little Rock all the way up to us. And over to Fort Smith, it looks like, maybe south of Fort Smith. And close to Jonesboro. Gonna be a little windy. Yep, there we go. Now until 5 p.m. today, we've got a wind advisory. mostly sunny and windy, high of 46. Tonight, partly cloudy, low of 30. Friday, mostly sunny, high of 49. Friday night, mostly clear, low of 28. Saturday, mostly sunny, high of 46. Saturday night, slight chance of rain at 20%, low of 36. Sunday, mostly cloudy, high of 43. And Sunday night, partly cloudy, low of 29. You know, that wind's going to make it feel cold. Norfolk Lake water level 553.75. Level is 1.75 feet above full pool. They're generating 1. Bull Shoals Lake water level 656.60. Level is 2.4 feet above full pool, and they are generating 1. So slow as it go on the river, gonna be a good day for fishing.
There you go.
As look
That's
at
where
your
I
weather.
need to be.
Yeah.
Going fishing.
Well, I mean, we did 15 minutes of the show.
Sure.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you. Just kidding.
We'll be back.
We'll be back here in a second.
It's a matter of taste, and at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home, delicious taste is all you will find. Enjoy signature crafted pizzas and appetizers, as well as oven-baked sandwiches, quesadillas, salads, pastas, and desserts. When it comes time to relax or meet up with friends, Brick Oven Pizza has you covered. Handmade cocktails and ice-cold beer are always available at their fully stocked bar. No time to dine in? No problem. Call in your order and use Brick Oven's convenient drive-thru window for all your to-go orders. It's a matter of taste at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV, and I don't know if you know.
I don't know. I never know. Nobody ever tells me
Nobody
anything.
ever tells. Now,
I don't know.
It's not local news, but last night
I don't know.
I'd seen somebody post. You remember Carol Baskins? You remember Carol Baskins? You remember back in 2020?
Yeah.
What was the show that was all the rage because people were stuck at home? Tiger King? Yeah. Well, last night I read that Carol Baskin's former husband, Don Lewis, found alive in Costa Rica. Now, it hadn't been confirmed, but they're saying something about the DHS back in 2002, Department of Homeland Security, an FBI agent that heads it, found him in Costa Rica, but they found like a year ago. And this is just now hitting the airwaves. How do you miss that? How is that not front page news? But now all of the news organizations, even Snopes, like you go to Snopes to find out if something's real, even they haven't confirmed it or denied it yet. Everybody's trying to get a hold of Homeland Security to find out. But wouldn't that be something? That old boy really did just run off. And I feel kind of bad because I swore she, fed him to a tiger. I can't believe it. I hope it's true. I hope he's alive.
Oh, Lord.
All right.
And that's our headline story for today.
Well, let's just do that. Let's do what we've been doing this week.
We'll let you know when we get something confirmed.
Yeah, we'll let you know tomorrow. Hopefully we know by tomorrow. Mountain Home High School Career Academies empty bowls to feed the hungry soup dinner. That'll be Thursday, February 23rd, 4 to 6 p.m. Mountain Home High School cafeteria. All proceeds donated to the Food Bank of North Central Arkansas. What a worthy cause is to feed the hungry, right?
Yes.
$10 per ticket. Purchase includes choice of soup. First 150 attendees will be able to choose a handmade ceramic bowl to keep. Non-refundable if the event is canceled due to inclement weather. You can purchase the tickets from individual students, or you can contact Beth Ivans at bivans@mhbombers.com. or Christy Lawrence at Lawrence at mhbombers.com. I always want to say Mountain Home. And help the French Club go to Quebec, Canada. Mountain Home High School French Club will have a chili supper to raise funds for summer 2024. Trip to Quebec. That'll be Friday, February 3rd, so that's coming up soon. Time is 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. at the Century 21 Lee Mack Realty office at 1024 Highway 62 East. It'll be $5 for a bowl of chili. Love chili, especially in the winter. That'll be in a to-go container, so you'll take it and go. Condiments and dessert, you can order by contacting Christy Lawrence at Lawrence at mhbombers.com or purchasing its ticket from a French Club student. Make the checks payable to Mountain Home High School French Club. And that is a look at the community news for now. And we will take a short break, and we'll be back with Christy Keirn from ASU Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Are you looking for the best barbecue in 2 states?
Holy smokes!
Want the meatiest fall-off-the-bone ribs?
Holy smokes!
The most tender and delicious pulled pork?
Holy smokes!
The tastiest brisket in the Ozarks?
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering is the only place you need to go. Dine in, carry out, and the best food for your next catered event.
Holy smokes!
We're your mountain home for great barbecue cooking.
Holy smokes!
A higher calling for your taste buds.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Our guest is Christy Keirn, Arkansas State University Mountain Home. She's the Associate Chancellor for Marketing and Community Relations. How are you this morning?
I am so good. I love coming to see you guys in the morning.
Yes, most
definitely.
definitely.
I love it. Y'all are the best.
Keep lying.
Best
You're
guys.
making us feel good.
Oh, I love y'all. I love y'all.
Flattering will get you everywhere.
I do. You know I do, though. You know it's true. You know it's true. Y'all are just early birds, and I'm a night owl. I stay up real late, but hey, I love coming to see you guys in the mornings.
I used to love to stay up late until I
So you started doing TV?
Started doing TV.
I have been an early bird forever.
Yeah.
I get
That's
up at
cool.
3. I get up at 3:30 every
Dear
morning.
Lord, just, I mean,
Well, back when we had the restaurant.
I know, you had to, didn't you?
I went in and made all the biscuits and got bacon started.
I wish you were still doing it.
I know.
We need some biscuits right here.
But I
Right
used to
here.
do that and then try to be over here by 6. And
Good
get in
Lord.
that habit, and you just don't want to break
Can't
it.
do it. Yeah, can't. Yeah, I love it.
So that's where that stems from. You've never told me that story.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember those days. I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's just always told me how he gets up at 3:30. I'm thinking he's crazy.
No, I remember that, and I remember just having like mad respect for you because you could do all of that.
Yeah.
It's just amazing, amazing.
Had to get it all
Plus,
done
the biscuits
before
were
coming in.
great, and the
Yes.
food was so good down there.
Hey, you ate the benefits.
I mean to tell you. Good coffee.
I do miss it. I miss the people.
Yeah.
And they miss
Seeing
you.
the people every day and building those relationships.
Shoot,
and
yeah.
That's just the kind of
It was
guy
just
I
the
am. I like
hub
that.
of the square for so many years. It was just incredible.
Yeah,
just
you
the
wanted
little
to know
heartbeat.
what was going on in this town. Just come in there in the morning, and there was what we call Table 16.
Oh,
which
yeah.
is all the main businesses, people owners, stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And they'd all sit down and discuss the day, and you knew what was going on well before it happened.
I love
Right.
it.
It was pretty neat.
And now it's gone.
I remember those stories,
shame.
and when my husband and I first moved here, we would go in there and just thought this was the coolest town because of that. It was just like the little heartbeat of the downtown. It was great. Thanks for doing that for so many years.
We loved it. We hated the situation, but life
Yeah.
moves on, and
And here we
Life
are
changes.
today,
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah,
I
and now I
swear.
get to sit right across from you and talk to
I'm
you.
just
This
telling
is
you.
excellent.
I know. It's been a long, long time.
Oh, and we got David here too, by the way.
Hey, how's it going? No, you guys go ahead. It's okay.
I love David. We're having a love fest today. We love
Yeah.
each other, all of us.
Most definitely. I
Love
agree.
it.
I couldn't agree more.
I love it.
Let's just, after this, go to breakfast.
There
Somewhere.
you go. We're
No,
good.
we'll never find biscuits as good, though. That's the truth. I mean.
It's been a long time. I would usually break it up between them, so I didn't always go to Old Time. But I remember going by
gosh,
there,
yeah.
and all the cool pictures on the walls.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Yeah, it is a shame that you lost that to a fire. And everybody that comes on the show, well, just about everybody had gone there. And
Sure.
they would always ask, open up another one at the time that happened.
Yeah.
And they decided,
You had COVID and everything starting to kick in, and
Yeah.
it
That's
was
right.
just like it just didn't work out.
But you're still getting up at 3:30, so hey, it could happen.
There
It can
you go.
still
You-
happen.
you
You're
never
still in the
know.
routine.
I'm still got the routine. I'm ready.
Wait a minute now. He gets up at 3:30. Sometimes he brings me breakfast, but it's like through McDonald's or something. Where's my homemade biscuit?
All right, we'll work on that.
And listen, I remember the Pie Baby. The
Yes.
cooler full of pies was my favorite thing y'all had.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, all those things. That was so fun.
We had the pie lady
So
and the
fun.
pie baby, and Amanda made most of the pies, and then Caitlin did all of our fudge, and she got creative.
It was unreal. It was unreal, really.
Cookies and cream fudge that tastes like you were eating cookies and cream. Man.
Oh, my
she
gosh.
did an amazing job.
What was the odd name pie that you had?
Possum.
Well, vinegar. You're thinking of
Oh,
vinegar.
yeah.
Vinegar.
Yeah.
Now, we
Yeah.
did have possum and armadillo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Vinegar pie.
You're going to have to
Never heard
explain
of
that.
such a
I mean,
thing.
seriously.
Yeah.
And it was delicious.
vinegar pie was, it had a pecan pie type texture to it.
Yeah.
So, but without the pecans. But it tasted somewhere between a pecan pie and a sugar cookie.
But then you call it vinegar, and
It's done with apple cider vinegar.
yeah.
Good Lord.
Nobody's. I don't want that.
We still have
Oh, I
people,
I loved
we
it.
still have friends that call us for that pie. Amanda does
Yeah.
make them.
No
Really?
doubt. No doubt.
And we've given the recipe out to some friends or whatever, and for some reason it just doesn't. They said it
It never tastes as good when you make it yourself as when
I
someone
don't
makes
know
it for
what Amanda
you.
does different, but yeah.
It's a dash of love.
So, what about possum and armadillo? What in the world? Okay,
Possum
got to
and
explain
armadillo
that to
pie.
me because I don't think I ever tried that. Didn't
they
have the
were
courage.
They're just funny names.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You know, I always tell everybody, hey,
On the way to work, roadkill stew. No.
yeah, I go by in the mornings, whatever's out there, and
Oh, my
I get on the
gosh.
way in. That's what we make the pie out of. I also tell them, but
Nope,
the
nope,
possums.
nobody eating that.
You'll be nice to know the possums are all farm raised right here in Arkansas. We don't go out of state.
Nobody's eating that stuff. I'm telling you.
We did have. We were busy one morning, and these two young ladies walked in. And I do greet them just like I do everybody else. Make yourself at home. Anywhere you like to sit, I'll come back around.
Oh my gosh!
So I came back around with the menus and stuff, and I can't find them. And a lady calls me over there, and she goes, "You looking for those ladies?" I was like, "Yeah, they just came in." She said they walked in. She said they parked right up here in front. They had New York license plates.
Uh-oh.
They walked in and saw those two signs: armadillo pie, possum pie, and they looked at each other and said, "Oh no!" And she said their tires were almost squealing headed out of
That's awesome.
They probably didn't slow down till they hit the state line.
We're not in New
so-
York City anymore,
Yeah.
are we? Oh my
But
gosh!
they were just gimmick pies. They were.
That's
They
awesome.
were fun.
I love it.
That was it. It was just about having a good time there.
Yeah.
That's
and
awesome.
they totally missed out. I mean, they're in the South. What are they expecting?
They eat worse in Louisiana.
There
I'm
you
just
go.
saying.
There you
I
go.
mean, I'm just
They
saying.
actually eat the roadkill.
They eat worse in Louisiana than you do here in Arkansas. That's for sure. That's for sure. That's funny.
Well, one day, if you ever have the vinegar pie again and a slice of it,
Feel free.
Okay.
Yeah, feel free to bring it on
Yeah,
up.
pretty-
We
Yeah,
will. We
yeah.
will take good care of you. I will make that happen.
I
you
love
just
it.
next time he's like, still good for the show. You say, still got the vinegar pie. and-
Exactly. Exactly. If I can think that fast in the morning, absolutely, absolutely. It's always. It's,
I'll be there as long as you got vinegar pie. I'm there.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Well, somebody on the square needs to recreate it. Bring it back. Bring it on back.
I know she made quite a few pies for other people during Christmas time and stuff
bet.
like that.
I'll
So
bet.
we still get a lot of people that call us.
Oh, So
As for
cool.
pies and stuff.
So cool.
That is
The square is looking so awesome.
Oh, It is.
I mean, I just cannot get over it. And yesterday I was trying to get to Cove Coffee, and there was construction going on, and I thought, well, I'll just pass for this for now. And when I came back through the end of the day, Scoops has a sign up, ice cream shop going in right across the street.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
From Cove?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Right there. Yes. I am telling you, things are happening.
Yeah,
Things
they
are happening down there.
Yeah.
They really
The
are.
entertainment district really has blown up since, well, they started it.
Yeah.
Since
yeah.
that passed.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just incredible, and such great things are happening in town. And I know once, just once one little thing happens, it's just incredible how things grow and kind of help take care of each other, and it's just incredible what's going on.
Yeah.
Excited about the new bookstore.
Right.
Lots of great things happening. So check
Yeah.
out Scoops. I mean, I don't know what their open date is, but it's adorable.
Very
Cute
good.
sign right across the street.
I have to search them on social media. I'm sure
Yeah.
they've got a page that they've started.
I saw that it was coming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very
Now, if
good.
we could just get Aldi's. I'm just
Aldi's?
kidding. Just kidding.
Aldi's.
Just kidding. If
There's
anybody says that one
always
more time,
something. There's always-
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, Aldi and Chick-fil-A, if people would just lay off on the social media about Aldi and Chick-fil-A, they might come.
I know, right?
Oh, my gosh.
I love any time that somebody's starting to do dirt work. It's right away. You can go on Facebook and see
Oh.
a million people. This is what's coming. This is what's coming. This is
Immediately.
what-
Immediately.
It's so funny.
Immediately. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. You know, I like it just like we are. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a lot to be said for small town and no chains. It's kind of cool. Kind of
We
cool.
got a small town with a lot to do.
We really do. And
For a small town, we really do.
I'm telling you. And, we were talking about the sports teams have brought so much energy to campus. But just to see those guys out in town, I see them in stores and in restaurants, and those kids are coming from several different states and Puerto Rico, and it's super cool to see them out enjoying our city. I love
Definitely.
it. Just love it. So much fun. So much fun.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and take a break. It's about 7:32.
We have wasted some time,
Well,
haven't
there
we?
you go.
that's
We're
okay.
fine.
We'll
We're
come
fine.
back
We're
and
having
we'll
a good
talk
time.
about ASU, yeah.
There you go. We'll be right back.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Overhead Door, a garage door company that has been with your family from the beginning, through all the ups and downs of life. From the small repairs to making your vision a reality. Overhead Door, your trusted garage door expert since 1921. Be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door service.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Scrap Daddy's Metals is a full-service scrap recycling center accepting your scrap metals for recycling, paying you top dollar for all of your recyclable metals. They even buy cars and catalytic converters. Give them a call today at 870-424-6120 or visit them at 2821 Highway 5 North in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Our guest is Christy Keirn, Arkansas State University Mountain Home. And just before we went to break, we were talking about sports, and you have softball and baseball. And I was talking with Enoch Pepin from the LC Salmon Youth Center. He was telling me how ASU Mountain Home at the Technical Center now has baseball and softball officiating clinic.
Yes.
And
our Workforce and Community Ed department has partnered with them to offer that class, and I think it starts tomorrow. So folks really need to give us a call and get signed up for that. If you're interested in officiating, we really need it.
Right.
We have so many great things going on in town with all the kids' sports and now with us adding athletics. So yeah, if you're interested in learning how to officiate, I know several people who are taking part in that. Workforce and Community Ed offers so many short classes that are not for credit. They're just to learn a skill or a hobby. So those are excellent courses, and they're all available on our website. Just search for Community Ed, Community Education, or you can call Peg out at the Technical Center, and Peg will help you get enrolled. Lots of great things being taught out there. We're starting a CDL program where we teach you how to drive with a commercial license, and that is going to be about an 8-week course. That's a workforce development course. It's an 8-week course, and we're going to put you into a great job right away. Tons of great things. There's a pottery class that's wonderful that we teach. Kim Warlow, we partner with her to do a lot of leadership and business type classes with Community Ed. So yeah, it's a right there on the left, David.
Okay. Scooter, go ahead and before I click on it, and so we got ASUMH.edu.
Yep.
Future
and then
students.
Down on the left is community education.
If I can read and let's see. Says.
Yeah, Scooter. Just click on that. I'm sorry, I don't see it anymore. I'm sorry. I don't know what you were.
Future students, or
look at it under about.
Under about. There we go.
There we go. Community education.
There
right
we go.
There you go.
I was on the wrong.
My fault. Okay, so this is the community education page. It's under About ASUMH, and then if you scroll down just a teeny tiny bit, you can click here to access a complete list of the course offerings.
Okay.
And once you click that link, you'll see every course we offer under community education.
There we go.
Yeah, and so there's tons of there's tons of opportunity for all different kinds of classes. There's the baseball, softball, and soccer officiating class that's being featured up at the top, and then you can sign up right there. So go to the asumh.edu website. Click on About ASUMH, and you'll see the community education drop-down link to all of our community education and workforce classes.
Very good.
And those are awesome. They're really wonderful classes and a great opportunity to just take something for fun, not for credit, and you can really develop a skill set that you are proud to either develop a hobby in or to go straight to work. Lots of good stuff offered there.
Let's see, it looks, tomorrow, January 20th, 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. The cost is free. Anybody that's looking to become a new umpire, this will be mandatory.
Isn't that cool?
But that's a good thing. It's a benefit. So you're out there making the right calls.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you can contact Peggy
Spiegel. Yeah.
870-508-6106. Or you can email her at pspiegel@asumh.edu. And you're right, we do need some umpires.
We do. There are
I will tell you,
tons
officials across the board in almost every sport, it's getting fewer and fewer, and they're harder to find.
Yeah.
And you make decent money being out there doing that stuff. So whether you're doing it regularly or just going to do it on the side or whatever, it's a good way to make some extra income. But it also helps all the kids and all the people out there. I mean, you make a difference.
Yeah. And it's some exercise. Have you seen basketball? Now that I'm doing these basketball games with y'all, them running up and down the courts too. It's exercise.
Yes, absolutely,
and fun.
Fun.
You know, sometimes some parents can get a little overzealous, but you just tune them out.
You would not be one of those, would you?
No, huh?
I would never be one of those.
No. When Kirsten first started playing soccer, I did yell and, get the ball and all that kind of stuff. But she was she started at 4 years old, 5 years old. About 10 years old, she goes, "Dad, stop yelling. It's embarrassing." And I stopped and never did ever since.
Good for you.
There was one game. It was a conference championship that they were playing. And she goes, "You can yell at this
I
one."
love it. I love it. Yeah,
I said,
this one you can yell at.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
there
I
you go.
did. I was right there.
It's so cool to see parents out supporting their kids, though. And hats off to everybody who comes out to support things. Our sports really have grown at ASU Mountain Home, and some of those parents travel from out of state to come to every game, and it's just super cool to see people still supporting their kids and still filling those stands and
Definitely.
and doing all that, even through college sports. So it's just wonderful.
Yeah, it's
Love
great
it.
that you've
Love
added. You've got baseball and softball so far.
Yeah.
And is
yeah.
frisbee golf a part of that? No.
You know what? You are
have-
a frisbee golf nut, aren't you? I love that. You can't say frisbee though. You can't say frisbee.
Oh.
That's just that's not cool enough, David. It's disc golf.
Disc golf. I'm sorry.
Disc golf is huge on the ASU Mountain Home campus. It is not a team competitive sport yet. But
Right.
golly, lots of folks come out and play. There's a Facebook group, and those guys get together a lot.
Yeah.
Really a lot, and play competitively against each other. I don't know what the prize is. Probably bragging rights. But when we put in the walking trail, we had to redesign the disc golf course, and I thought they were going to have a fit until we could get it back open and get those signs out and those baskets up. But
were wanting to play.
It has completely been redesigned, and all the baskets are out. And it's so much fun. I can't wait for spring to come. We still see tons of people walking the walking trail, even in the
walking
cold.
trail's amazing.
Isn't it
It's
amazing?
amazing.
It is amazing.
Love walking
yes,
that. It's such
I'm
a beautiful
telling you.
campus.
It is so beautiful, and it's 1.6 miles around, so you can do 2 or 3 times. But just to get out, it takes about 20 or 30 minutes. And people are just out there all the time. It's wonderful. Dr. Myers recently got a grant to add some solar lighting to the walking trail.
Yes.
So it's going to be nice for early mornings and right as dusk is coming. So, and we're partnering with the library. The library has gotten a grant to produce these new children's books that are able to be put out in the weather. They're just beautiful little stands with a children's book, so you can read as you go along on the trail.
Really?
So they'll be installing those as well. So lots of
That
great,
is
cool
cool
stuff going on. And the dream is that once the new community center gets open across the street there, that we'll have a trail that goes under the bypass and connects. So that's the hope, is that we have a trail system, one day.
I can see that happening.
Can get that going.
That'd be
But
really
our
cool.
trail
That would be
is
cool.
really, really, I'm proud of the way Dr. Myers pursued that, and it just fits into the landscape beautifully. It was designed by the right folks, and it really has been a great addition to our campus, for
Most
sure.
definitely.
For sure.
And if you want to make that walking trail 2 miles, Carla has found that if you go into the courtyard there at ASU
good.
2 times, you make 2 swoops and then back out.
Oh, that makes sense.
It'll do 2 miles.
It'll do 2 miles. I love that. Okay, I'm not smart
There
enough
you
to
go.
figure that out,
Well,
but Carla is my hero. I love that.
Well, that and then that beautiful new eagle or
Yes, the owl sculpture
that thing
in the
is
fountain.
so cool.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes,
yeah.
it is.
Thanks to Molly Morgan and some folks who had that done for us. It is the bowl was beautiful. The original bowl.
Yeah.
So many people had their pictures made out there, and it was so beautiful. But it collapsed one day, and it was such a sad day for us because it was such an iconic part of our campus. But Molly was instrumental in helping us get the owl designed. And when we had a chance to adopt a logo, knowing that sports was coming and things were happening, we had a new logo designed for the college itself, and then designing a mascot to go along with that. The owl came out of many, many meetings with students, faculty, staff, and community members. And it was the natural, an owl for wisdom, and our area has so many, natural resources and the abundance of those things. And so the owl came out of all those meetings, and then we developed, we've always been the Trailblazers, but we developed Blaze as our mascot name for Trailblazer. And so Blaze the Owl, and the new edition of that sculpture is beautiful.
Yeah,
yes, it's just a natural fit. Absolutely. So
Very good.
we're real proud of it. Its campus looks beautiful. It's amazing to think that campus has been here as long. We're about to enter our 12th performing arts season. So the
that's
shed
right, yeah.
and the health sciences building are about 12 years old, and it's just wild. Those were the last 2 buildings added, and the campus continues to grow and be beautiful. So
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Yep. I love what goes on at the shed. Do you have displays with art galleries?
We do.
All kinds of conferences and conventions, and
Yes.
even weddings that happen
Yes.
there. I looked at for future past winter times, I guess.
Yes.
Because I was talking to Scooter, I was looking, and I'd seen January and February, but it was
March and April.
March and April.
March and April
the
things
Jungle
kick up
Book,
again.
the musical.
Yes, and I'll tell you, Mary Walker, she established an edutainment series. She named it Edutainment, which is educational yet entertaining. Edutainment is her little name for her series, and she funded that series, and it has been so cool for elementary school children to be able to bus in from Lead Hill, from Missouri, all the way down to Calico Rock. All of our local schools bring children in, and so we have Jungle Book coming up in March, and there's going to be an open show for parents to bring their kids to, with the partnership of the Performing Arts. So we're going to have an evening show for that on the 16th, I believe. That is open, free and open to the public. So just going to be so cool. And it is a musical. It's not a little, it's not a little semi-play. This is a real deal. Real deal. Great professional actors, and it's a musical. So kids and lots of folks, our times have filled up. We've got 2 shows a day, the 15th and the 16th, and times are filling up. And then we have an evening show that's open to the public, and we're excited about that.
Very good.
Yeah.
What art is in the galleries now?
Right now, there is a beautiful show. We are partnering with the Ozark Regional Arts Council, and they have a beautiful show now. You're welcome to come in anytime and look. They just swapped the show out this week, so please come up and look at the new show. It's a partnership between, like I said, the Ozark Regional Arts Council. They rotate exhibits monthly, and we're very proud to host them. And you're welcome to come anytime that the shed is open and walk upstairs and see the art gallery.
Very good.
Local art, it's always important. There are great permanent exhibits there in the shed. Warren Haley has a beautiful Oriental exhibit, Asian art, that is there all the time in the art gallery, and then down the hall in the Haley Conference Room. We have some Rembrandt etchings that are on permanent loan to the college that are just spectacular. There's a Dwayne Hayda exhibit of watercolors in the Trout Room that he has done from the headwaters of the White River down to the Mississippi River, and he used water from the White River every stop, and it's just gorgeous.
Awesome.
So go in and check that art out. It's always there. And the Ozark Regional Arts Council is rotating exhibits monthly. So please come see us. Yeah, people are blown away by it. And I'll tell you, down the hall there is the Haley, the Haley art is there on the second floor, and then down the hall a little bit, you have the Switzer McClure Marble Gallery, and there's a beautiful display of marble statues down the hall that will blow your mind. So you'll just think you're in Paris or Rome or somewhere phenomenal, and come check out our art. It's just incredible.
Definitely need to go check that out.
Oh,
I haven't been there in a while.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Very good.
You've got the website for the shed pulled up, and I'll just tell you, if you go to gallery up there on the right, there are some photographs of the shed and exhibits and things that have gone on there, of shows that have gone on there. And it's just super cool to see all the things that happened at the shed over the years. It's just phenomenal, and we're really proud to have brought all these acts here to our community. But
definitely.
Yeah, and then under Rent the Shed up there on the right, there are some beautiful photos there as well.
Click on catering, or
just let's see, over there under weddings and receptions, you can see other rentals and things like that. So just you can scroll through and see different pictures of the shed and the different ways that we can help you make your dreams come true there.
That outside
yes, the amphitheater. Isn't it beautiful?
So
just beautiful.
That was really set up really nice.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
Yeah,
that's an enormous wedding we had.
That's in the AB.
Yeah, Convention Center.
Convention Center.
Go back up to gallery real quick, and I'll show you one more thing. There on the left, the shed facility. You'll see all kinds of photographs of the shed inside and out. And it's just amazing, the different things that you can see there and participate in and have a good time, walking people through. When people have folks coming in from out of town, they always bring them to the shed, and we're always super proud. It's a great drive-through to show people, our town and what we have going on here, and walk through and see. People are blown away.
Yeah, look at that with the elevated seating
Isn't it?
back
It's
in the
amazing.
back now.
Yeah, we have 824 seats down on the floor, and then another 800 in the back. That we pull out when we have really big shows, and it's just amazing.
It was really cool.
Right here in our town, and we're just super proud of it, really are. And
Most definitely.
yeah.
Let's go ahead and take another break. It's about 7:50, and we'll be back with more from Christy Keirn from Arkansas State University Mountain Home.
At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we're here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we've installed a convenient pickup window for all your to-go and pickup orders, as well as a covered outdoor seating area. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties or big events. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville. Close to Lake Norfolk and a short journey to Jordan County Line Liquor is your destination for all your refreshment needs. They offer the widest variety of all your wines, beers, and liquors with the cleanest atmosphere and the largest selection in the area. Not sure what to get? Ask Jordan County Line Liquor's friendly and knowledgeable staff for an expert recommendation you can't go wrong with. Also, don't forget about the Smoker's Den for all your smoking and accessory needs. That's Jordan County Line Liquor, close to Lake Norfolk, located on Highway 177 in Jordan, Arkansas.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should call the Z-Team.
It's a matter of taste, and at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home, delicious taste is all you will find. Enjoy signature crafted pizzas and appetizers, as well as oven-baked sandwiches, quesadillas, salads, pastas, and desserts. When it comes time to relax or meet up with friends, Brick Oven Pizza has you covered. Handmade cocktails and ice-cold beer are always available at their fully stocked bar. No time to dine in? No problem. Call in your order and use Brick Oven's convenient drive-thru window for all your to-go orders. It's a matter of taste at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home.
Have you?
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Our guest Christy Keirn is here to talk all things ASU, and I guess we should talk about classes because they started up this week, and that's what Arkansas State.
By the way,
University
it is a college.
Yes, it is our product. I will just tell you that classes started this week. There is still time to get in. If you want to start your spring classes, there are a few days left to get in and get enrolled, but the main thing to do is go online and fill out a quick application. If you can do that real quickly, there's a button at the top that says apply now.
Okay, let's see here.
Tell you, we will get you in. Yeah.
Under future students.
See down at the bottom right there? Right.
Oh,
apply
there
now.
we go. All right.
Big button there on the left.
So there you go. Go to asumh.edu. Future students, apply now.
Yeah. Well, and there should be an apply now button that kind of scrolls through those top scrollers.
Oh, okay.
Different times. Yeah. See that apply
there
now button
is,
there
right
on the
there.
right? Mm-hmm.
Oh. There you go.
Hey,
Even better.
if you can't find it, David, that means I need to go back and shift some things around. But the bottom line is classes started Tuesday, and time is really ticking. So come see us. Let's get you enrolled and get folks started in the spring semester. Yeah, we have some 7-week classes and some 8-week classes, but if you want a full semester, you need to get in right now. We've got great opportunities for scholarships and financial aid. Sometimes that takes a while to get you processed, so it's important to get in quickly.
Yeah, start early. Yeah.
Definitely.
Not just college classes. Technical Center has
Absolutely.
welding, construction, truck driving, robotics, boat manufacturing.
Yeah.
They've partnered with the high school, with Baxter Health, with local businesses.
Great partnerships.
Yeah.
And the Technical Center is growing. It's incredible. They're just about to start construction out there, and you're going to see us come out about 50 feet from the front.
That's right.
and on the side there. So we're working with Vexus and other boat manufacturers in the town, in the area, I should say. There are about 2,000 jobs in the boating industry in our area, and so we're working with them to develop programs that will help support their workforce. And everything from gel coating to aluminum welding are coming on board. And then the CDL classes that I mentioned earlier, truck driving. We have a truck driving simulator at the Technical Center, and we're also in the process of purchasing a real 18-wheeler, and we'll put folks in it and learn how to drive. And those are great incomes in the boat manufacturing business and in truck driving. So
if you've never been to the Technical Center out 62 East, or west, sorry. It's west. You should go by there and
Yes.
go inside the robotics center.
It's so cool, yes.
It's amazing.
It is amazing.
the stuff they
Mechatronics
have.
is what we call that degree, and that was really developed with Baxter Labs. And those programs teach people how to work on the robotic equipment out at Baxter Lab. And so there's some real equipment in there that we teach people how to work on. There's some electrical panels that they learn how to work on. It's really cool to go through, and if we can do a tour for you, we would love to do that. The Marion County South Shore leadership students were out yesterday doing a tour of the technical center, and then I went back out, and there was a group from the governor's office out doing a tour. So it's amazing the partnerships that we have that are kind of under the radar, that are really built throughout the community and throughout the state. And lots of great things are going on. Folks out there who work super hard. Keirn Heslop is the Dean of the School of Business and Technology. She is making things happen out there. Nathan Lewick is our Secondary Center Coordinator. Nathan's awesome. And Nathan works with the high school to develop programs out of the technical center that our high school students can take part in while they're in high school. And some of them earn a degree or certificate before they even leave high school.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
And have a job right when they come
Absolutely.
out. The area businesses will hire them on the spot.
Absolutely. And then Victor Beck is in charge of workforce development out there. He's the one who's working with all of our area businesses to develop those classes that help them build a workforce. April Bentley is over community education, the classes that we talked about earlier that are just for fun, not for credit. And April is doing a fantastic job of making connections in the community and offering classes that are fun. Right before Christmas, we had tons of ladies in there learning how to make charcuterie boards for Christmas parties. Yes, and the pottery classes and all the fun things that we offer out there that are not for credit. So all of that is organized out of the Technical Center. You're welcome to stop by. Peggy Spiegel, who we mentioned earlier, is the administrative assistant out there and can help you learn a lot.
One class I had seen was comedy. You can learn
stand-up comedy. Yes,
that is awesome.
I know.
How more fun can you get than that?
Right.
And then at the end of the class, they'll actually do a stand-up comedy routine at the shed in front of a live audience.
That's right. There's always something fun going on out there. So check out that list that we talked about under About ASU Mountain Home at asumh.edu. Under About, there's a community education link, and you can check out all the classes we have to offer. You know, a lot of folks need to brush up on skills that don't require a full degree or program. So everything from Excel to Word and the Microsoft product line, we do short, quick classes on that. Like I mentioned, Kim Warlow has tons of business leadership classes that she offers through the community education program. And then those that are just for fun.
Yeah.
And those are fun too. We're doing a fly tying class right now. And I saw a friend of mine posted that he was taking the fly tying class. He's not even a fly fisherman, but just wanted to learn how to tie flies. Took his kid to Crooked Creek and caught a huge trout the first time on a fly he tied.
That's awesome.
So I know, I was proud of him.
That's the way you
Devin
do it
Rogers
right there.
did that with his kid.
Yeah.
And, those are life-changing experiences. And just April does a good job of developing classes that are perfect for our area. And we teach fly fishing classes too. So come on, come learn how.
Well, that's when I went back for graphic design, the classes that'll teach you Adobe Suite systems like Photoshop and Illustrator and stuff. You don't have to do the whole thing if you don't want to. If you just want to learn how to use Photoshop, and a lot of people do.
Absolutely.
You can take that class just to learn Photoshop.
That's right.
And I came out with the knowledge of how to run it. It's really extensive. You can always learn more about it.
Yep.
But you get the basic knowledge of it, and then you're off to the races.
Yeah. You can always step into one class at ASU Mountain Home. We have a lot of people who audit classes. They don't even need the college credit, but they want that full immersion of the college experience and a college class with a great instructor who's really got the knowledge of that product. And then you're if you're old enough, you can qualify for our Golden Ager program, and you can come take classes with no tuition cost at all. So come see us. We can help you learn something new.
Well, most definitely. We got about 30 seconds left. I think we touched on everything. Thank goodness we got to talking about the classes.
We've had a good day. We've had a good day. Good morning.
It's been a fun conversation.
It has been fun. Always is.
It always is.
Well, if you're thinking about going back to college and you're a little skittish about it, do it. Because I did it at 38 years old.
I love you for that.
I got the associate's degree in digital design. best thing I ever did. And I always told my wife, I ain't going back to college.
Oh, my
But
gosh.
if it's something you want to learn, that
Yes.
makes all the difference.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know, David, our students look more like me and you sometimes than they
Yeah.
do 18-year-olds right out of college. So
Yeah.
don't be afraid that you're
No.
going to be the only person, you know, in the class who's not right out of high school.
Exactly.
So come see us. We would love to have you.
That's right. Thank you for joining us this morning. We'll be back tomorrow with sports, and y'all have a great day.